everyone, welcome to this Pilates practice. My name's Debbie and I'm going to be taking you through the practice today. I have got a few new people that have started, and I've been asked if I can do some more beginner stuff. So today, new year, new start, we're going to do some beginners. Actually, if you've got socks on, like me, don't know why, take socks off. We like to do it in bare feet, okay, so we get good grip on the floor. You can keep them on for the moment for the warm-up if you have socks on, but otherwise take them away. Going to be using a boulder for our initial start. So if you haven't got a boulder, blanket, nice blanket rolled up, or a cushion even, and we're going to be using hand weights. If you haven't got hand weights, you can use water bottles, which is what I always say, but make sure they've got water in. Or you can just clench your fists, work in the fists. Don't just have limp arms, work the fists, work your muscles. The idea around Pilates, or from my perspective, is as we get older, our cells start to depreciate, they don't grow as fast, and we become sort of weaker, particularly the bone area. So if you work your muscles, i.e. clenching your fists when you're doing things, holding your core and holding your spine nicely, working your legs and working your muscles, then because the muscles are growing, they'll promote the bone growth to become faster and promote new cells quicker. That way we're sort of helping our bones, particularly for myself that has got osteoporosis. So yeah, that's what we'll be doing today. As I say, hand weights, get them to the side of you and get our boulder nicely there. As this is a beginner's class, we'll just come down from our side. If you have low blood pressure, you come down from the left. You push yourself over and you bring yourself onto your back with your legs, your knees sitting nicely on the boulder, the rolled up blanket, whatever you may have underneath, your knees nicely on top, and you're just coming down onto your back. So with my classes, if you haven't done one before, we breathe in through the nose, we breathe out through the mouth. Obviously there's sometimes, particularly when we're resting, that you might just want to breathe in and out through the nose. Again, it is your choice, but the practice generally works on in through the nose and out through the mouth. Every breath in, we pull in our core, and every breath out, we squeeze the core a little bit tighter. You'll start to feel muscles working very low down if you do that, and you'll start to build up the strength in your core, which will support your spine. So that's my theory around it. Not necessarily what everybody else feels, but that's how I've always done it, and I've been doing it now for many years. I think I said something like about 18, but I might have been doing it for about 20 years now. So we're getting ourselves ready preparing ourselves for our practice. So we should hopefully all be nice and comfortable now. We're going to take our hands and our arms away from us, so the palms are facing upwards and our arms are away from our body. And we're just making sure our knees are comfortable where they are and let them rest down. So we're going to start to relax our whole body. Close your eyes down if you can, because it always helps, because that way you focus internally rather than being distracted by things that may be in the room that are around you. So allowing yourself to really start to relax down now. So let the feet really be soft and let them just drop outwards or rest on the heels. And then the knees softly sinking into that mat boulder that you have, and allowing both your legs to go heavy and drop across the mat gently, or across your boulder I should say. So the legs are nice and soft. Then start to concentrate on your glutes, your pelvis area, your lower spine, your lower core, and allow that to really rest. You'll feel the weight of your glutes heavy in the mat. Then relax your mid-spine and your belly, your upper spine and your chest. So the torso is now laying one long line of your spine into the mat, and it's rested and it's still. Then your hands, your wrists, the lower arms and the upper arms. So allow both arms just to drop. Release them, don't hold any tension. And then your shoulders, we hold so much tension in our shoulders, just let them go, let them soften down. If you want to lift them up and roll them back down again, do so until you feel that they're relaxed and you're not holding any tension there. Release your neck and then release your head. So every part of your body is now released down and relaxing. And then let the facial muscles start to relax. So your mouth, your jaw, your cheekbones, your eyes, your forehead, your whole head relaxed. And then just lay there for a few moments, asking every part of your body to just soften and relax and hold no tension anywhere. We're preparing it for a practice. We want it to relax and be comfortable for the practice that it's about to do. Soften down. Soften again. Then do a little scan of your body from the tips of the toes, over your legs, your core, your chest, your arms, your neck and your head. Areas that are still not soft, breathe into them. Ask them to relax. Breathing gently in and out through the nose, or in through the nose and out through the mouth. This is one of the areas where breathing in and out through the nose is more comfortable for me, but again, that's your choice. You use your breath that you're happy with. And start to bring a little bit of movement now to your body. So maybe lifting your feet from the boulder, from the mat. Moving your arms, moving your hands, clenching your fists. Moving your shoulders up off the mat. And generally waking the body, opening your eyes and bringing yourself into the room ready for your practice. So we're going to start full on with some sit-ups, okay? So make sure that you've got your hand weights close by, ready to hold into your hands. If you haven't got them, you're going to be squeezing your fists and you're going to be working them. But first of all, just take our hands behind the back of our head and do gentle breaths. So breathing in, pulling in the core. And as we breathe out, we hold the core tighter and we just lift our head and our shoulders, and then we come back down on the out breath. Breathing in, breathing out, slowing yourself down. Breathing in, breathing out. Hold the core tight, holding the core tight core as you come back down. Breathing in, pull the core tighter. Breathing out as you lift. Holding that breath as you lower back down, keeping the core pulled tightly. Breathing in, pull the core tight again. Breathing out, up we come. Hold the core, hold the breath, and release back down. Breathing in, breathing out. Holding the core as you come back down. Breathing in, breathing out. Holding that core as you come down, holding the breath. And then release. Allow the core to go. Just relax it. Okay, maybe you want to give it a little rub. It's just worked its first area, so that's good. And then we're going to take that a little step further. So if you want to take your weights into your hands, if you want to use your clenched fists, then do so, whatever works best for you. We're going to take the breath in, we're going to breathe in, pull in that core, and as we breathe out, holding the core tighter, you sit up a little bit higher, just a little bit higher, and then you come back down, trying to keep the heels, if you can, on the floor. I know it's a bit difficult when you've got a boulder underneath you because it's lifting the legs, but try if you can. So breathing in, pulling in that core, and as you breathe out, lift a little bit higher, and then come back down. Breathing in, pulling in the core. Breathing out, core tight as you come up. Breathing out as you lower down. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. So we're taking an extra breath here. When we was doing it with our hands behind our head, we were using 2 breaths. Here we're using 4 breaths. So we're breathing in, we're pulling in our core. We're breathing out, we're lifting, holding the core tight. We're reaching a comfort point, we're breathing in. We've got our core tight, we're breathing out as we lay back down. Let's do that one more time. Breathing in, breathing out, holding it there, breathing in, breathing out. Now we're going to try and take it to a full sit up. Again, it's up to you. You can continue with your hands behind your head. You can continue with the half lift, or we can go into a full lift. Now full lift, we'll take our hands over our head, breathing in, and as we breathe out, we bring the hands up, we're squeezing the core, and we're sitting all the way up, holding our core tight. Breathing in at the top, breathing out as you lower back down. Hands overhead, breathing in, breathing out, holding that core tight as you come up. Breathing in, breathing out. 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 We're going to do that one more time. Breathing in, pulling in that core. And as you breathe out, holding the core tight, we sit all the way up until we come to a seated position. If you've just been doing hands behind the head or half sit-ups, take yourself onto your side and come up to a full seated position as I am, sitting tall now with a nice straight spine, legs still over our boulders, still over our blanket. So we're just going to work the legs a little bit here. So you can take your hands behind your back for support, you can take them on your hips, or you can just take them onto the boulder, whatever you feel most comfortable with. So we're going to breathe in, and as we breathe out, we lift the right leg. Breathing in, breathing out as we lower it back down. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. 2 more. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in through the nose, core tight. Breathing out through the mouth, core tighter. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth as we lower back down. Okay, let's take that on the left. Breathing in, pulling in the core. Breathing out, we lift. Holding it there, breathing in, pull that core tighter. And as we breathe out, we release the leg back down. Breathing in through the nose, pulling in the core. Breathing out through the mouth. Breathing in through the nose. Breathing out through the mouth as we lower back down. Breathing in through the nose. Breathing out through the mouth. Breathing in through the nose. Breathing out through the mouth. One more time, breathing in through the nose. Breathing out through the mouth as we rise. Breathing in through the nose. Breathing out from the mouth as we release. Keeping the core tight now, we're going to take it alternately. So breathing in through the nose, lifting the right leg. Breathing out through the mouth. Lower it back down. Breathing in through the nose, lifting the left leg. Breathing out through the mouth. Lower back down. Breathing in through the nose, lift the right. Breathing out through the mouth. We lower it back down. Breathing in through the nose, lifting the left. Breathing out through the mouth. We lower it back down. Breathing in through the nose, rise the right leg. Hold it there. Breathing out through the mouth, lift the left leg. Breathing in through the nose as we lower the left leg. Breathing out through the mouth. as we lower the right leg. Let's try that again. Breathing in through the nose, raise the left leg. Breathing out through the mouth, we join it with the right leg. Breathing in through the nose as we lower the right leg. Breathing out through the mouth as we lower the left leg. Continue with your breath and continue doing that. So this time we're on our right. On the left. On the right. On the left. Last time on the right. Last time on the left. Amazing, guys. Right, now we're going to do both legs together, or you continue doing alternate legs, whatever's good for you. So breathing in, breathing out, raise both legs. Breathing in, holding it at the top, squeeze that core tight. Breathing out, you lower them back down. Don't let that core go. Breathing in, pull the core tighter. Raising the legs, hold the core, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out as you lower them back down. Breathing in through the nose, squeeze the core, lift the legs. Breathing out through the mouth, squeezing the core, holding the legs there. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth as you lower them back down. Do that a couple of more times. Last time, breathing in as we lift both legs. Squeeze that core tight. Breathing in, breathing out as we lower them back down. Amazing. Well done, guys. Okay, let's take the boulder away now. Move the hand weights, or if you've got weights, out of the way, and let's roll ourselves over and come down onto our tummies. Okay, on our tummies here, what we're going to do is we're going to do our swan. Okay, this is working, it will pull into our lower spine. It's working the whole spine, but you'll feel it more in the lower spine. So if you are feeling any twinges there, take it low, don't come up high. Okay, so we're just going to take our hands. So we've got our right hand down, left hand on top, and then just going to put your forehead on top of your left arm, or your left hand, I should say. So we're down like this. Okay, so you're going to breathe in through the nose, squeezing that core, squeeze the glutes down, and as you breathe out, just gently lift your head. Nothing else, the arms are staying where they are. Squeeze in, hold that core tight, and as you squeeze out, lower yourself back down. So breathing in through the nose, lifting up, squeezing the glutes, squeezing the glutes, squeeze the core, squeeze the legs, holding it there, and as you breathe out through the mouth, you lower yourself back down. Let's do that a couple more times. Do it with your breath, breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Okay, this time we're going to take our hands out to the side, and we're going to come ourselves up maybe a little bit further. Don't push into the hands, okay? You're not pushing into the hands. When we get up here, we're going to take our hands away. So if you're pushing into them, you're actually taking yourself away, and you're actually using your arms and you're not using your core. So bring your forehead down onto the mat, your arms relaxed at the side of you. Breathing in through the nose, pulling in that core, squeezing the glutes. And as you breathe out, you lift yourself up. You've got to a point now where you're comfortable. You should be able to take your hands away and stay in that area. If you find yourself you're dropping as you lift your hands, then you've pushed into your hands and you've pushed yourself up from your arms, which is not what we're trying to do right now. That's further ahead when we're coming up into a full swan. So head back down, breathing in through the nose, squeeze everything tight, and as you breathe out through the mouth, push yourself up, Hold it there, squeezing everything, squeeze the core, squeeze the glutes, squeeze your legs, hold yourself there, take your arms away, breathing in through the nose, and as you breathe out through the mouth, you lower yourself back down. Going to do that 2 more times, breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth as you lift, hands away, holding it there, breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth as you lower back down. 1 more time, breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. You lift yourself up, you take your hands away, you hold it there, you squeeze everything tight, breathing in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth as you lower yourself back down. Fabulous, guys. Let's take ourselves over onto our left-hand side. So we're just coming over, we've got our left arm on the floor nicely, we've got our right leg, our left leg bent underneath and our right leg ready to do some side work. So taking your hand either onto your hip, take it down in front for support. So we're going to keep our core tight, breathing in, pulling in that core. So we're in through the nose, out through the mouth, breathing in. And as you breathe out, you lift the right leg. Breathing in as you lower, breathing out as you raise. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Releasing it down, keep the core tight, don't let it go. If you take your hand as well onto your leg, if you want to take it a little bit further, the weight of your arm, allowing it to rest down, just the natural weight of your arm, you've got more weight onto the top of your thigh, so you're working your muscles there. So breathing in, keep that core tight, breathing out through the mouth as you lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release down, but hold your core. Okay, keeping the foot nicely flexed. You're going to bring the leg in towards you and you're going to push it away. Okay, breathing in as you bring the leg towards you, breathing out through the mouth as you push it away. 7, 6, 5, flex nicely foot nicely flexed even. 5, 4, 3, 2, and the last one, and I probably miscounted there completely. Keep that core tight. So core tight all the time. I know it's a lot to think about. Keeping the foot flexed, keeping the core pulled in on every breath that you take. Breathing in as we bring the leg up, breathing out as we push it away. Let's do that again. Breathing in, breathing out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and the last one. Take it out, but hold it there. We're going to do a couple of little circles forward. So 8, foot still flexed, 7, and the core still tight. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it there. Let's reverse that for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. I'm going to give that thigh a little slap. I'm going to take that over and we're going to repeat that on the left hand side. So coming down, your right arm nicely firmly on the mat, keeping the right leg, oh goodness me, can tell it's after Christmas, can't we? Right leg nicely on the floor, left leg is what we're going to be working now. So foot flexed, and then we're going to do our lifts here, as I say, arm here, out in front, whatever works for you. Breathing in, breathing out as you lower. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Releasing down but holding the core. Hold that core tight. We're going to do another 8. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, and 1. Releasing it down, keep the core tight. So we're going to do the breathing in, we pull our leg towards us, breathing out as we push our leg away, keeping the foot nicely flexed. We're working the ankle as well. So breathing in, breathing out. 8, 7, 6, core tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just release that down there. Okay, let's do that again. 8. So we're going to breathe in, breathe out. 7, 6. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. 4, foot nicely flexed. 3, and core tight. 2, and 1. Holding it there. Don't put the leg down. We're going to do our little circles forward. So we've got 8, keeping the core tight. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's reverse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. A little slap there on that thigh. Well done, guys. Okay, so bringing yourself up, bringing yourself round onto all fours. We're going to come up, we're going to do some classic Pilates roll up, roll downs. So you're on your fours, you've got your toes curled underneath you. You take your fingertips towards your knees. You push into your fingertips to lift the knees from the floor. You bring your fingertips forward and you push and you flatten your feet so you've got your feet nice and flat on the mat beneath you. Don't worry if you've got a bend in your knees, that's absolutely fine. You're going to hang here. So the idea actually is to get the chest towards the thighs. So bending your knees as much as you can, even if it's bending to here, then that's fine. You're bringing yourself to there. And you're bringing yourself down and you're holding yourself there, stretching yourself down. To the forward fold. Head lower than our heart again, so that's really good. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. This is probably where you can't hold the core. If you could give it a little squeeze, it wouldn't help, wouldn't harm rather. Breathing in, breathing out. And then we're going to take a roll up. So just release yourself so that you're a little bit more comfortable now. And taking your hands to the front of your calves, okay? Breathing in, pulling in that core. And as we breathe out, we begin to roll ourselves up. Now every breath in you take, you breathe in and you squeeze the core. Every breath out through the mouth, you squeeze the core tighter. The legs, hands come up over the thighs. You keep moving. Your spine comes up one vertebra at a time. The lower, the mid and the upper spine. The shoulders go back and down. The neck lifts and then finally your head will lift. That's the Pilates roll up. So you could try and do it with one full breath, but the slower you can do it, the better. So I always find that if I need to breathe in and breathe out while I'm coming up, then I will squeeze the core like that, squeeze the glutes, keep everything tight. So that's really good for the posture, doing it very slow. It's a real classic Pilates move, and it is a good one because it actually works every part of your spine, and it's doing it slowly, it's opening the vertebrae, it's allowing everything to breathe. So shoulders back and down, breathing in, pull that core tightly. We drop our chin to our chest. The chin comes down, the neck comes down. The shoulders come forward and the hands come to the front of your legs. And we're going to go down one vertebrae, so it's the upper, the mid and the lower spine that's coming down. Now if for you that's here, that's absolutely fine. You come down as far as you can, the most comfortable for you. Don't worry where that is. There's no competition. The more you do this, the further down you will come. You get to your point of comfort and you just hang there. Allowing the head to hang. Just nod the head yes. And then shake the head no, so that you're really releasing that neck out. Release the shoulders, allow the arms to drop. Just hang there and enjoy that. Breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the mouth. So breathe in through the nose, and as you breathe out through the mouth, you begin to come back up. Hands to the front of your legs. As I said, every breath in,
squeeze the core, every breath out, squeeze the core. Start to hold your glutes tight, squeezing them, squeezing that core. The lower spine is coming up, the mid-spine and your upper spine will come up. Your shoulders go back and down, your neck lifts, and finally your head. Okay, let's do a couple more of those. Breathing in, pulling in the core. And as we breathe out, our chin goes to our chest. We start to go down, we're holding that core, we're squeezing the glutes. Shoulders come forward, the hands go to the front of the legs, and our spine will come down as slow as it can, one vertebrae, upper, middle and lower. Going to your point of comfort for hanging. Holding it there. Again, you might want to release your head, shaking it gently, nodding it, releasing it out, breathing in through the nose, and as you breathe out through the mouth, you come all the way back up, hands to the front of the legs, squeezing everything tight, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the legs, squeeze that core, shoulders, neck and head. Okay, we're going to do it one more time and then we're going to go into what is known as chair pose. That works our legs, so breathing in, pulling in the core, and as you breathe out, chin to chest, down it goes, the neck comes down, the shoulders come forward, the hands to the front of the legs, hold that core tight, squeeze those glutes, squeeze the legs, squeezing the core, coming down, one vertebrae to your point of comfort, hanging there, shaking your head, nodding it, releasing it out, breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth, holding everything tight, squeezing that core, squeezing your glutes, squeeze the legs, rolling up, holding it as tight as we can, all the way to the top, shoulders, neck and head. Amazing, well done guys. That's really lovely. You can do that if you're feeling a bit tight in the mornings when you get up, you can do that to sort of start to manipulate yourself and wake yourself up. So the next move we're going to do is what's called chair pose. I think they do it in yoga as well. I'm pretty sure they do. I mean, I do yoga, so yeah, they do it in yoga. But I've got a feeling it actually is a Pilates move. So we come down, we're trying to sit as if we are sitting on a chair. Okay, so imagine we've got a chair there. If that for you, that is here, that's fine. Come down, imagine you've got a chair there and you're bending your legs. You're squeezing, you're holding your core and you're sitting on that chair. Okay, and then if you can take your hands out, up above. You can hold them on your hips if that's better for you. You can just allow them to hang. Whatever is good for you. This is chair pose. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth, holding the core tight. We're going to hold it here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. And bring yourselves all the way back up. Okay, so how did that feel? We're going to do it again. We're going to do it a couple more times because it's working our thighs, we're working good muscles there, but when we're down there, don't forget to keep squeezing. Squeezing the core, squeezing the thighs, squeezing your glutes, squeeze it all together, okay? So breathing in, and as we breathe out, we take ourselves down into that seated position, holding it there, squeeze that core for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. And then bringing yourselves all the way back up. Amazing. Don't let the core go, keep squeezing it. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. Should be feeling yourself warming up now. The heart rate should be working itself up a little bit more. Breathing in, pulling in that core. Tighter, breathing out. We sit down into our chair pose. We don't hold our breath, we keep breathing and we keep squeezing everything tight. Breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the mouth. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. And bringing yourself all the way back up. Thinking we do that in yoga because we come across. So, okay, so here we're just going to take our arms, our feet
wider than hip width, and we're just going to shake our bodies. Okay, so just revolve your bodies. Hold the core, don't let the core go. Shaking our bodies here, moving ourselves. I quite like this. Just working our waistline, and we're holding our core as we're doing it, and then come back to centre. Shake the arms. Okay, amazing. So keeping our feet where they are, we're going to do some side work. So we're going to come over onto our side. This will work your core as well. So we're holding our core, but we're working on our hips as we come over. So you might not be too far, but when you come over, try not to bring yourself forward. I think what a lot of people tend to do is when they're coming over onto the side, because they want to come further down, they come forward to do it. But you want to stay in a nice line so that it's long. And if that means that you're only going to come to here, that's absolutely fine. Don't worry if you're not coming all the way down, okay? So breathing in, keep that core tight. We're going to do 8 on the right hand side. So we've got 8, breathing in, breathing out, 7, breathing in through the nose, pull the core tight, breathing out through the mouth as you go down, 5, 4, keep the core tight, 3, 2, and the last one down there, coming back up to centre, roll those shoulders. Okay, let's take that on the other side, on the left hand side, breathing in, holding in that core, and as you breathe out, you lower down for 8, squeeze everything tight, keep the core tight, squeeze the glutes tight, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and the last one, you're going down there. Roll those shoulders again. Okay, we're going to take it now over onto the right again. So you maybe want to bring your feet a little bit closer, and we're going to take the left arm over at the same time. Again, try not to compromise by coming forward. Try and keep over here. If you look up, you should be able to see the ceiling. If you look up and your arm is blocking it, you've come too far down. Bring yourself back up. Don't compromise your spine. It's not worth it. So breathing in, holding that core tight. Let's come over for 8, 7, 6, 5. Keeping the core pulled in. Squeeze those glutes. 3, 2, and 1. Come back together, shake those arms, give the shoulders a little circle. Let's take that back onto the other side. Squeezing, pull that core tight, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your legs. We're going over for 8, 7, breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth, 5, 4, 3, 2, and the last one, coming back up, roll those shoulders. Amazing, well done guys. So we're sort of coming towards our slow down now. We've done sort of the main basis of the heart rate up and working our bodies. So we're going to start to do a little bit of stretching, a little bit of slowing down, and then we'll go into some relaxation. So let's start with our arms, okay? So we take a lot of work on our wrists, you know, if we're sitting at computers, when we're carrying bags, all sorts of things, we're using our wrists, and they don't really get the work and the, you know, look after that they should really get and what they deserve. So let's take our right arm out in front and turn it around so that the palm is facing the ceiling. Take your 3 fingers of your left hand and hold them onto the 3 fingers of your right arm. So you've got the 3 fingers, actually I've got 2 fingers there, but if you can get 3, that's fine. And then you've got your little finger out, your thumb out, and you're pushing away with the right arm, but just gently pulling back with the left fingers. So we're stretching out along here. We're stretching out our wrists. Keep a little gentle bend in your knees. Keep your core pulled in, your glutes squeezed. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth, but holding that core tight. Squeezing, pushing gently, and then release down. Give the hand a shake. Take it on the other side. So the left arm out, your 3 fingers or 2 fingers around the 3 fingers here. So we've got our little finger out and our thumb out. And again, we're pushing away with the left arm and we're pulling back gently with the fingers on the right hand. Feeling the stretch along the arm. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. And keeping that core pulled in, just gently. Releasing it down. This time taking the right hand out with the palm facing and the fingers facing upwards. So the palms facing towards me and your fingers facing upwards. Your 3 fingers again around those 3 fingers. And we're just gently going to pull back in the opposite direction. So you're going to push away with your right arm and you're going to pull back with the left. Just gently pulling back there. Feel the stretch underneath. Keep holding those glutes tight and those core tight, squeezing it all. And then release. Okay, let's take it on the left hand side. So we've got our fingers facing upwards. No, is it facing downwards? Yeah, facing downwards this time, is it? No, it's facing upwards. Oh my goodness me. So yeah, we're this way. Oh dear, let's fingers away and then we've got our 3 fingers in. We're pulling gently back onto that there. Again, feeling it underneath. Pushing gently away with the left arm and squeezing forward, pulling the fingers back with our right hand. And then release. Amazing. Give them a shake. Then clasp the hands together, bringing your arms up and start to circle your wrists one way. And then circling them the other way. Fabulous. Don't forget, keeping that core pulled in, squeezing those glutes, don't let it go. Keep circling those wrists. Amazing. Okay, take the wrists out in front. We've still got our hands clasped. We're pulling, so as if we're pulling our fingers apart. So we're trying to pull the fingers apart, but we're gripping and we're pushing away with our arms. And we're going to bend our head downwards and you're going to feel the stretch across the top of the shoulders. Keep the core pulled in, keep the glutes squeezed, keep the legs tight. Breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the mouth. Holding that there. Really feel that stretch. And then turn the palms, facing them forwards and lift them up over your head. Holding it up there. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. Squeezing everything tight and pushing away. Really push away. And here we can do a gentle turn to the right. Coming back up, holding that core tight, breathing in, breathing out. Take a gentle turn to the left. Breathing in, bring your hands back up. One more push away. And then release them down and give those arms a shake. Well done, guys. Okay, right, we're coming down now to the mat again. So bring yourself to the top of the mat, shoulders back and down. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth, chin goes to chest. Your head comes down, your neck comes forward, shoulders forward, hands to the front of your legs. And you come down 1 vertebrae as slow as you can, squeezing the glutes, squeezing the core as you come down. If you need to bend your legs now to reach the floor, walk your hands out in front of you, bringing your knees down, taking the mat width apart, knock your toes together, sit back on your heels. We're going to come into child's pose. Child's pose is something, a position that you can take any time throughout our practice if you need to rest. You can do it, as I said, with your knees as we have them now. You can do it with the knees together if that's preferable. So breathing in, breathing out, bring yourself over. Come down onto the mat. Forehead might reach the mat, don't worry if it doesn't. Come up onto your fingertips and feel the stretch again across your shoulders. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. And then allow the head to drop, taking your hands here. You can take them down by your side, or if you wish, you can take them onto your lower spine, just allowing the gentle weight, the natural weight of your arms to weigh down on your spine.
Pushing yourself up.
Bringing yourself round. You've got your legs long in front of you. Shoulders down. Taking the left arm across your body. Holding it gently with your right hand, your right arm, and just stretch across there. Feeling the stretch across the shoulder. And then taking the right arm across, holding it with the left, feeling the stretch across your left shoulder and along the arm. Keeping that core pulled in, still don't let that go yet. We're still stretching, we're still working. Okay, amazing. Taking the right leg across, your left leg across your right, taking your right arm around your left leg, taking your left arm around, you push into that left arm, so you're pushing yourself tall, and then spin. Do a gentle spin here, little gentle twist. It's a spinal twist. You might feel the stretch in the glutes because we've been holding them today. Try and keep the core held if you can. And then coming back. This time we'll take the right over the left. We'll take our left arm around our right leg, our right hand behind us, behind our spine. Push into that so we're pushing ourselves nice and tall. Breathing in, pull that core. And as you breathe out, squeezing that core, you turn yourself gently to the right hand side, looking over your shoulder if you can, feeling the twist. And then bringing yourself back to centre. Amazing. We're going to come down for relaxation now onto the mats. So you can bring yourself down from the left, from the side, left-hand side if you've got low blood pressure. But if you want to try and come with me now that we're warmed up, we're going to try and come from the seated position, laying down. With C-curve down, we have our feet flat on the mat and they're hip width apart. We don't drop back, we C-curve ourselves down. So we curve our spine and allow it to go down. If you get to a point where you cannot hold it with your core, you take behind your thighs and you use them to bring yourself down. Okay, don't just drop back. Have your boulder nearby because we are going to put that back under our legs. So those that are already on the mat, put the boulder under your knees as we did at the beginning of the practice. Arms out in front if you're with me. Breathing in, pulling in the core. And as we breathe out, holding that core tight, you squeeze gently as you come down, one vertebrae, as slow as you can, all the way to the floor, holding it with your core, getting to the floor. Amazing, guys. We're ready for some relaxation, well deserved. So get your boulder, get your blanket, your cushion, whatever you may have, get it underneath your knees and get yourselves comfortable, ready for final shutdown of our bodies and thanking it for the practice that it's just done. Our bodies are wonderful. So breathing in through the nose and a big sigh out through the mouth. Big breath in through the nose. Huge sigh out of the mouth. Letting everything start to just relax. Closing your eyes down now if you can, or downcast. And we'll start our relaxation, arms away from the body, palms facing upwards if you want to bring in some energy, or palms facing down if you feel like you need to be a little bit more grounded. Whatever's best for you, however you're feeling at this point in your practice. Okay, I'm going to start with the toes. So all 10 toes, the soles of the feet, the tops of the feet, and your heels. Both feet completely relaxed. Relax your calves. Relax the shins. Relax your knees, the backs of the knees and the tops of your knees. Relax the top of your legs, the back of the top and the front of the top. Both legs are now fully relaxed. Feel the weight into the mat, the boulder, the blanket beneath you. releasing your glutes down. Release your pelvis, your lower core. Releasing your lower spine, your mid-spine and your belly, your upper spine and your chest. Your torso rested fully into the mat beneath you. All 10 fingers, the backs of your hands, the palms of your hands and your wrists. Both hands soft and rested. Relax the lower arms, the backs of the lower arms and the front of the lower arms. Your elbows, the backs of the elbows and the front of the elbows. The tops of your arms, the back of the top of the arms and the front of the top of the arms. Both arms rested. They're heavy now into the ground beneath you. Release your shoulders. Feel the weight of them as they rest down. Release your neck and your head. The head is very heavy. You can feel that as it rests down, as it sinks into the mat beneath you. Really restful. Now start to relax all your facial muscles. To relax your jaw, maybe parting your lips, taking the tongue from the roof of your mouth. Relax your cheekbones, your eyes, your eyelids, your eyebrows, your forehead, and finally the top of your head. Your whole body fully immersed into the ground beneath you. Let everything just go and rest. Take your concentration to your breath in your belly as it rises and falls. Your natural breath. Keep relaxing, keep concentrating on your breath. Any thoughts that come into your mind, acknowledge them, let them go. You can deal with them later. Just your point now, final rest. Sinking softer and deeper into the ground beneath. Start to bring some movement to your fingers and your toes, keeping the eyes closed down, moving your fingers, moving your toes, breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the mouth, gently wakening your body up. And when you're ready, taking your feet onto your boulder, onto your cushion, your rolled up blanket, and then gently pushing it away from you, away, and then till your feet can be onto the mat beneath you. You're going to push into your feet, and you're going to shift your hips over to the right hand side, and you're going to roll yourself onto the left. You're going to take your left arm and you're going to make a pillow for your head. Your lungs are free at the back now, so you're going to breathe into them. We're going to take a couple of breaths into those with cleansing breaths. So we're going to breathe in through the nose and fill our lungs, breathing in, and then allow it to come out through the mouth. Get rid of all that stale air. Let's do that again, breathing in through the nose, fill those lungs. Breathing out through the mouth. And keeping the eyes closed if you can, pushing yourself up and bringing yourself over onto your knees. So we're on our knees now, we're on all fours, looking down at the ground. Just gently blink your eyes open. Curling your toes under behind you. We're going to take our fingertips towards our knees and we're going to push our knees away from the floor. We'll bring our fingertips closer. We're going to push up till our feet are flat on the floor. We're going to breathe in, pulling in that core. And as we breathe out, we're going to do our Pilates roll up. Hands to the front of the legs, coming up slowly, squeezing the glutes, squeezing the core. Lower, mid and upper spine, shoulders back and down, neck, and finally your head lifts. Okay, let's shake our arms out, bending the knees, big breath in, breath out. Big breath in, hands together, bring the hands down over your forehead. May you have kind thoughts. Hands across your lips, may you speak kind words. Hand to your heart, may you have loving thoughts. Give yourselves a bow and give yourselves a clap. Well done, guys. I hope you really enjoyed that lovely little Pilates practice for beginners. Thank you.